Hi everyone, I'm Allie, co-founder of PotomacBeads. Join me in making these Fanfare earrings. Remember, if you need any of those materials that were just listed, there's links below me in the description. Let's get started. To begin the Vexolo fan pendant, you're going to start with a stop bead on some .006 wildfire beading thread. I have on that thread two 15-0s, a RounTrio. The 15-0s are the Miyuki Montana Blue Gold Luster, and I have a metallic sea blue RounTrio on. The RounTrio, I'm through one of the first holes, two more 15s, and then I have my 7 Vexolos on. Those are gonna create that fan look. I have the Vexolos on so that they are going through the top hole of them, through that point, and they're going through so that they're all facing the same side, making sure that the flat side is facing one way and the little diamond side is the other. After the 7 Vexolos, I want you to add 2 more, you're going back through the first 2 original 15s. This is gonna round out that fan and put it kind of right below that RounTrio. From here, go back through that same RounTrio through that same first hole and out. Just to add a little gold down to the bottom here, we're gonna put on 2 15s, then our 180 seed bead in champagne or gold, and that's a Miyuki 80, 2 more 15s, and back through that same first hole of the RounTrio and out, coming out with your thread on the left and going into the right hole. That's gonna bring those seed beads right around to the front and have the beginning and the bottom section completed for this pendant. From here, we're stepping up from the bottom hole to the interior hole of the RounTrio. The thread's coming out the top of that bottom hole. We're going to go in towards the bottom of that second hole. Puts a little bit of thread on the exterior that you can see while you're building it, but you won't see it after it's done. From here, I want you to put on a 15, and then a tubelet, and another 15. We're now gonna go through that second hole of the Vexolo beads, catching on to the thicker or bottom base hole. You're gonna go through all of the Vexolos, forcing these beads to stay in place and round out. Once we're through all the Vexolos, I want you to make sure that your thread is tightened up and you don't see any extra thread showing. After you're through, go ahead and add on to your thread and needle a 15, a tubelet, a 15, and you're gonna sew again through that central hole of the RounTrio, coming out the other side. That gets the tubelet beads in place, sitting right above those RounTrios in that nice fanned out look. Coming out the RounTrio, you're gonna sew through the 15 and the tubelet and out. When you're out the tubelet, we're gonna add some more tubelets with 15s on each side. You're gonna add 4 15s, then another one of your tubelets, and then gather 4 more 15s. After those 4 15s, we are gonna be adding our next Vexolo bead. We're gonna add the next Vexolo bead so that it's facing point down towards the RounTrio. We're gonna go through the second hole, or the bigger portion of the hole. From here, then repeat the other side. So you're gonna do 4 15s. Once you get those 4 15s on, go ahead and stick on a tubelet in that Aztec gold, and then followed by 4 more 15s. Once you're through there, go back to the other side on the other tubelet. So through the tubelet, the 15, and come out the RounTrio exactly where we started, adding in those beads. Once you're there, you're gonna step up again from the middle hole now to the outer hole, or the open hole that's left of the RounTrio bead. When you're there, we're gonna add in some seed beads and some crystals just to decorate the middle of our fan. So you're gonna add a 15 and a 4mm crystal and a 15, and then sew through that bottom open hole of the Vexolo bead. Again, repeat, 15, 4mm bicone, 15, and through that top hole of the trio. That gets that Vexolo to sit right in place and also gives just a little bit of bling to the interior of this fan design. From here, I want you to step down into the middle hole of the RounTrio, out through the 15 and the tubelet. Come up the side then, going through the 15s along the side, the tubelet on that right side, the 15s along the right side, and go through that open hole at the top of the Vexolo, putting a second strand through it. Here at the top, you're going to add one more crystal, adding before that some 15 O's. You're going to add 5 15 O's on. After those 5 15 O's get added, I want you to go ahead and add your crystal. Sew through a wire guard or a wire protector, up one leg of it, down the other leg, through the crystal, and out, adding in then 5 more of your 15s, and through the Vexolo again. That's going to round this out, putting these crystals and the seed beads right on top of the Vexolo in the earring design. This is an earring design. It has kind of that nice Art Deco look with that fan that you can also make into a pendant and another design. Again, this was designed during Twitch, and the last thing I need to do is just get down and tie off my thread. To do so, I'm going to go down along the project, going through the 15s, the tubelet, the 15s, along the exterior here. If you want to, you could have reinforced that wire guard one more time. Go through the tubelet and the 15 one more time. When you get to the RounTrio, you go through it and to the other side. Once you're on the other side, go ahead and step down on the RounTrio from the middle hole to the first hole. Take your thread and needle through that little decorated bottom of the 15, 8, 15, and bring your needle to the back of the project. When your needle is at the back of the project, go ahead, take the stop bead off your thread, bring that thread in towards the interior of the RounTrio, and tie the 2 thread ends together. You're just going to open up an ear wire, put that on, and your Fanfare earring in that cool Art Deco look is completed. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoy the Fanfare earrings. Very, very Art Deco and fun to wear. I think these are going to be one of my new favorites. And remember, if you need any of the materials, in the description below the video, there are links to purchase from us online at PotomacBeads.com, as well as PotomacBeads.eu. Also comment and like the video, as well as subscribe to this YouTube channel. We do tons of videos to give you inspiration, ideas, tutorials, and show you what's new. As always, from us at Potomac Beads, thanks so much, and enjoy your Fanfare earrings.